want to apologize in advance. My cat is she's really angry with me. I don't know why. Um, so this is an update on the Atom model that I made not that long ago. I added a sine wave and a frequency that plays depending on how high that wave is, and I added multiple multiple electrons. It's not very accurate because um I made 8 in an orbital, even though it should only be 2 to fill it. But I can just actually I can just change that right now. So I'm gonna run it. So this is a sine wave. It's a little bit off, and I have no idea how to fix it because it like changing the x and y coordinates of where it starts won't help because it's going above and below. So I could probably divide it by something. So we've got. I also made a slider. You can change the number of electrons, and depending on the number of electrons, the volume of the wave changes. Um, the math took me so long. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing on this video, so I can show how many pages of notes I took. Well, most of them weren't even like related to this. I started learning the sine waves, and then I got a little stuck into it. Okay, so I'll explain the code. I'm not gonna keep that running either because it's probably gonna get annoying. Um, so we just have a continuous loop, and every time, let me restart. It's running at 120 FPS, and every time it goes through, it fills the screen black. Actually, wait, I can just show what happens because last time I didn't. I think yeah, it gets messy. So that's pretty necessary. And every time there's an event, it'll check for these. And this is just, if you click the X button, it'll close it. And this is checking if you are clicking on the knob for the slider. And if you are, it'll set dragging to true, which is if you move your mouse left and right, you can drag it. This is what moves it. And yeah, this is the math for the electron, the x and y coordinate of it. I don't fully understand it, but I understand it a little bit. And this is just creating the electrons based on how many sliders there are. And this is creating the offset for the electrons, so they don't just overlap, because that wouldn't be a good electron. They can't do that. This is for the for the sine wave. I was very excited when I figured it out. Yeah. I'm kind of reading this. I haven't looked at this in a day. Yeah, so it just draws a circle based on the amplitude times the sine of the radians times the angle. I think that's, I don't know how to say it. I could write it down, but I don't know how to say it. And the head of the wave is right here, and the center of the head of the wave is the center of the dot. So this is the actual wave itself, and I think this is the Yeah, this was the ball that just went up and down. I don't know if that was in the original video. And this is the line connected to the ball. So yeah, this is a sine wave. And this creates the slider. This flips the display. I think it's pretty weird how you have to flip the display for it to work. Oh, but that's okay. And every time the angle is over by 2. This is creating the sound. And this took me a while. I had to look a lot of this up. But it normalizes the sound based on the wave, the amplitude. Gets the frequency. Okay. Yep. And if the channels, wait, no, this ain't right. If the channel is not busy, it'll generate a continuous sound, and then it'll play it. And this sets the volume based on how many electrons there are. So actually, I know this isn't an accurate electron, but oh, it doesn't get that much louder. It's okay. Actually, wait. I wonder. I haven't messed with this a lot. Oh, not a lot of change. Yeah, so this is an updated version of the Atom model. I really liked doing this project. I had quite a lot of fun.